Serving overseas in our nation's armed forces isn't easy. It requires dedication, the highest degree of training, endurance, self-confidence, focus, and a strong belief in our nation and its role in the world. It also involves separation and sacrifice. When military men and women have finished serving us, are we ready to serve them? At College of the Canyons in northern Los Angeles County, we're making it a priority to do just that.
I struggled through school for like that first little bit. Wasn't quite sure what I was doing, really. The center, they basically guided me along the path. They got me a student ed plan. They told me how I could use my benefits. Wasn't quite sure I didn't know how they worked or anything like that, so they explained them to me.
I came here for an education plan, just a basic one with my counselor, and I took on too many classes, and I thought I can do everything by myself, which I ended up dropping a lot of classes. I went to the veterans office, and I felt like I belonged there. I met other veterans, and soon was able to pass my classes, got straight A's.
At College of the Canyons, we know that returning to a civilian lifestyle after serving in the military overseas requires a huge adjustment. Since we as a country owe so much to our veterans, it seemed obvious that College of the Canyons should put together a plan that would streamline the process for welcoming home our returning veterans and getting them focused on achieving their educational and vocational goals. We began this process by hiring a director who is a veteran with first-hand experience having served in Iraq. His experience allows him to understand the unique desires, obstacles, anxieties, and mindset of our veterans.
Our primary business with veterans is helping them access their education benefits through either the American Rescue GI Bill or vocational rehabilitation. And so we sit down with them and we do an orientation explaining what their benefits are, and then we submit a request to the VA so that they can receive those benefits, and we help them navigate that system. This summer we got a dedicated space for the program, and it's been instrumental in allowing us to expand and accommodate the rapid growth in veterans that are coming back from the current war and using their benefits.
College of the Canyons currently has nearly 500 veterans enrolled and expects, as do most community colleges across California and the nation, a tidal wave of additional students as withdrawals continue from Iraq and as the timeline for reduced U.S. military involvement in the Middle East nears.
In our community, we are seeing a surge of veterans returning from the wars, men and women who are committed to this country, but now also committed to building their futures. We're very fortunate that we've been able to readjust our priorities, identify additional resources, and realign our functions so that we can provide them with the services that they desperately need and so deserve to rebuild their lives and move forward. At the same time, we are seeing an ever-increasing number of re-entry students who are coming to us beyond the normal numbers that we always see.
The current economic downturn, coupled with massive shortfalls in state funding, are forcing colleges like College of the Canyons to turn away deserving students. The recent approval by the federal government to provide stimulus funds for higher education are welcome, but they are only one-time funds. The issues that we face at the community college level are ongoing ones that require permanent fixes. With the student population exceeding 23,000 at College of the Canyons, more than 8,000 students found themselves on waiting lists at the beginning of the fall 2010 semester. Most of those students did not get the classes they needed. College of the Canyons classes are not only full, they are overflowing. Some professors have allowed more students into their classes than the college is funded for because they care about the students who need certain classes for degree or certificate purposes. For all practical purposes, the college is 100% full, and it pains the college's dedicated educators to turn students away.
California community colleges and community colleges across the nation need support and action in order to enable us to meet our students' needs.
We need to make sure that we guarantee access, that we are provided with reliable and adequate funding, that we can help students achieve their educational and vocational goals, and last but not least, have the ability to serve all segments of our communities, including our veterans, our underemployed and unemployed citizens, our re-entry students, students who have been denied access to other segments of higher education, and students choosing to start their educational journeys at a community college. We can do a lot more together than we can alone, so let's roll up our collective sleeves and get it done.